Today we're getting a bus to the town of Kotor, Montenegro. It's about 45-minute bus ride and is another beautiful town to visit. Join us as we explore Kotor. This is the bus ticket from Budva to Kotor, €4.50. That is it, welcome to Kotor. It was around 35-minute bus ride, really quick, easy, €4.50. And we've got off the bus and instantly there is scenery for miles. Dan hasn't taken his camera away from his eye. It's absolutely stunning. Now the name of Montenegro, Black Mountain. So you can just see the size of that cruise liner there. Holland American Line, Amsterdam. In the beautiful setting of Kotor Bay. There's another nice super yacht here. De Artist Road Harbour. De Artist 7. As expected, Kotor Old Town is beautiful. Narrow, windy streets everywhere, cafes everywhere, shops everywhere. These cobblestone floors. The cats absolutely everywhere in Montenegro, and I don't know what the connection is. I read somewhere that because it was a port town, I believe that a lot of cats came on board from shipping. But there's a cat museum, a museum dedicated just for cats. These two are selling themselves here. So 2 coffees were $5.50, and as we were sitting down I just heard a guide come past the table we sat on by saying this square is now full of restaurants, but years ago it used to be a square to sell milk. Now I don't know if that's true, but you'll just have to take mine and the guide's word for it. Milk Square. By the way, the service in that restaurant was very, very poor. We waited 20 minutes just for a coffee, and then we wouldn't let us pay by card because it was a minimum spend of €20 on the card. €8 for this, we don't even know what it is, but City Walls Kotor, €8. We think there's some sort of viewpoint at the top. I'll soon find out. So this is the first viewpoint of the fort. Right, I've got my top off because this is sweaty work. This is our current location. We've still got all that to go to the top, and it is sweaty work. There's a guy selling beer, water and soft drinks over there underneath his umbrella. Brilliant guy, all cool, nice. But this is how far we've come, all the way them steps there, all the way down to them orange roof buildings, and you can see the view is absolutely stunning. Anyway, up to the top we go. See you soon. We're now within some of the walls. So St John's Castle, San Giovanni Fortress is one of the oldest fortification sites in the town, probably dated back to the ancient and probably prehistoric times. Here is a map of St John's Castle. This is it, this is the top of the fortress, and there's the Montenegro flag flying proudly. The views all the way over Kotor Bay. Now I am one sweaty mess at the moment, absolutely dripping. But you don't need to know about that. All you need to know about is this. Look at that. Australian Dan. How was the walk, Dan? Easy. Ask me how the walk was. How was the walk? Fucking difficult. It's difficult when you're overweight. Kotor Fortress though, you cannot get better than this. Look at the view all the way down on the bay. The only way you've been getting attacked is probably over the mountains up there. But imagine having to go all the way down to town to get some water or something. It's a long old way. Anyway, let's crack on and go back down to Old Town Centre, and see what else there is to do in Kotor. So we are almost at the bottom of the steps down back to the city from the fortress. One thing I will say, steps and the slopey section next to them are slippy. They're kind of polished stone, so just be careful and obviously stock up on water. There are points along the way where you can buy water, but just make sure you bring some beforehand in case there aren't any. So this is the northern city gate, and next to it is beautiful water with the mountain backdrop. Beautiful. Anyway, let's crack on. Let's see what else Kotor has got to offer. Look at my hair, so sweaty. Look at this. Now, if anyone's seen my recent travel series of Chester, England to Bulgaria by bus, this guy's absolutely hammered me. Moscow to Oxford in a car. So we've stopped off for some lunch in a restaurant called Little Bay, and look at the views from here. We're basically on a beach. Feast your eyes on this meat platter. 22 euros. We've got cevapi, sausage, chicken, looks like, is that lamb over there? Chips, salad, side salad, bread. Oh, chicken skewer. Well, to give you an update on the meat platter, 22 euros. So about £20 shared between us, so £10 each. Really good value. And you get chips underneath the meat platter. So all in all, beer's $4.30 each. So it's probably going to be about €33 all in, I reckon. That's my bet. So there we have it, €45, and there was service charge on there, €4.15. Brilliant. One thing I would say though is that the food was okay. A lot of chicken on the plate. Value for money, yes, very good value for money. Location was good, brilliant views. Beer $4.30 for a pint, not the cheapest we've had, reasonable. We have just booked on to a speedboat tour that leaves from Kotor Marina. Dan's gonna go for a swim in his boxes in a minute. Here we have the MSC Ammonia coming into the Bay of Kotor. They have just come from Venice. Well, there we go. Oh god, my hair's still messy, but we've just had a quick beer in a restaurant bar on the beach there. You could go swimming off the side, and there was nice big beach beds, some like day beds. It is now 2:30, so we're going to head back to where the boat trip leaves. This is a Panama flagged ship, and you can see the tenders picking people up there to bring them to shore, because obviously it's docked out in the bay, and if you were to step off the boat you'd walk into the water. They're probably going to come ashore now, have a nice meal, make their way back to the boat this evening. Who knows? When do they leave? Who knows? That's the mystery of
the tour company knows.
The tour company knows, but that's the mystery of these cruise ships. You don't know where they're going unless you research their itinerary, which I'm probably going to do in a minute. The MSC Ammonia. this is Persat. We've got a 30-minute stop here. The speedboat has just dropped us off. 20 minutes to get here. So the end goal of this speedboat trip are the islands over there. Lady of the Rock Island. So once we've had our 30-minute stopover in Perast, we will be heading over to the island. We'll have a walk around. I actually don't know which one we're going to, either the left or the right one. So here we go, we've got salted caramel and white chocolate. The ice cream looks absolutely unbelievable. Honestly, the best I think I've ever had. It's dripping all over my hands now. Right, I'm going to put this away until I can taste salted caramel. So this was €4.90 for this small tub, 2 scoops. Salted caramel is just as good as the white chocolate. So here we are on Lady of the Rock Island. We've got a 20-minute stop over here. The boat's just dropped us off. All that's here is a church. Yeah, just a church and some views. Here we go, here are the views. It's very busy. This big boat behind me has just dropped off a lot of people and they're all walking around. So yeah, quick 20 minutes, take some photos, have a look at the church and then on our way back to Kotor. So this is the church on the island. It does cost €2 to go in. We did have a look through one of the side doors a minute ago though. And this is our little trusty speedboat. I would recommend doing this tour. €15. It's been what time we got picked up? Just after 3, so it's been an hour and 15. And now we need the ride back to Kotor, which is all the way somewhere down in the distance. So it's probably going to be an hour and a half, maybe an hour and 45-minute tour. €15. One of the things to see here in Kotor Bay is the island and the church. So definitely recommend. You can walk along the seafront, the promenade in Kotor. Loads of people with leaflets and notice boards trying to sell you boats tours. So definitely get on it. So this is the Oosterdam leaving. I have no idea where they're going next, but we'll give them a wave anyway. Say goodbye to them, wish them well on their journey, wherever they may be going. And there we have it, drop back off in Kotor. We're now going to head to the bus station. Right at the top, I don't know if you can see the Montenegro flag, but that's where we were this morning when we walked up to the fortress. All that way. What's behind the abandoned building? Let's find out. We're in Kotor bus station. The bus back to Budva, €5, and it leaves in 19 minutes. So yeah, it's the big orange bus there. Looks like I burnt my face today. We're back in Budva, and near the bus station is a park full of rabbits, ostriches, peacocks, ducks, black swans, little rabbits. there we have it. Back in Budva after a day trip to Kotor. Hope you enjoyed Kotor, and I'll see you on the next one.